Right here?
Yeah, Daniel, nice to meet you.
Johnny, nice to meet you. Sure. Hello, everybody. I'm Johnny. I am a coach for the cohort 19, working on the product Soul side. I'm invited to this CoCreate because we would love to show our work that we've been working on for the last 10 weeks, and also just give a little bit of talk about my journey of how I became a UX designer and some of the lessons that I've learned throughout my 8 plus 9 years of design journey so far. And so for my cohort, what I really wanted my team to take away from is function under ambiguity. That is one lesson that I learned throughout my career as one of the most impactful attributes as a designer to have, because we will always be working under imperfect conditions. I remember during my boot camp, we went through the Stanford Standard D School, the 5 stages of design process, and then on my first live client project, we were wondering where's the research. We didn't have any research coming in. We had to go run what we call guerrilla research to start with. That's get our hands on anybody we could talk to on the streets. We didn't have really good user testing because we couldn't get access to any of the users, so we had to test with friends and family. They were not exactly the type of demographic we want to be testing with, but it did uncover a lot of usability issues that we had to start with. And I thought, okay, maybe that's just a boot camp experience. And then once I started working in real life environments, that was the same thing. And I remember going to Google. I thought, okay, finally you have a big company, world renowned. You're going to have all the perfect process. Everything's got this nailed down. There's going to be a Google way of doing things. Turned out some of the projects we had research, some of the projects we didn't. It was the same thing. And therefore, one of the most important thing that about 10 years ago, my bootcamp instructor told me was design is like a toolbox. You pull out whatever tool you need at the moment. It's less of a standard by the book process. And from the projects that we worked on for the last 10 weeks, I think that was very applicable. Functioning under the ambiguity. Sometimes we have to come up with our own focus out of this super ambiguous prompt. When we laser focus in, we see if that's hitting the spot. If it's not, we pivot. If it is, we double down on it. And definitely hope all the folks got a good experience out of this.
Very good.